Well, hey there team, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to some more Hardspace Shipbreaker. So we're continuing along, doing our sort of tier 5? Medium javelin breakdown. This will be shift 3 going in. Let's just check our equipment. It only really went down like 4%. Demo charges, can we upgrade? I mean, we're getting through the LT a little bit, I suppose. For those not aware, we're working through a full work order for a one ship at a time. We got this one here. I guess we'll just go straight back in. Continue salvage, yes. So this is what people have been sort of asking me for, but unfortunately there's a save system issue with this game that makes it so that you can't really do it across multiple sessions. Alright, but here we go. So salvage metal, salvage electronic. I need to figure out where I'm going to source all these electronic parts from. I guess fuses, since I can hear them screaming at me, fuses are probably a thing. Huh. There's a whole lot of stuff inside the ion, like ring, which will count as metal. I started cutting on this, but these are all coolant tanks. Oh my god. I didn't even realize. My Achilles heel is coolant. Okay, so what are you attached to? Oh, has that whole thing just come off? That whole ring? No, maybe this has. Wait, why are we twisted? Why are we twisted sideways? Yeah, it's definitely the ring that's twisted. Like this, sorry, the scaffold. Hey, there we go. So this wants to be processed badly. And this will count as metal. Won't it? Wait, yeah, structural titanium. For a second I thought it said something else. See my mouse just snap around again. Oh, hang on. It won't peel off because of Now, how come that came away? How come this section broke off? Oh no, that's only a little foot. Is it not necessarily a mirror of the top and bottom? You know what I mean?
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Right, so if I were to cut this... That hasn't come free. And that is nanocarbon as well. You want to go to the barge, do you? Alright, well let's just put you over there. You don't count as anything important to me at the moment. Dude, this is like trying to get a bloody wardrobe into your house. Up 10 flights of stairs. No, I don't think that's going to happen. Bugger. Well, fuck, because I'm going to have to cut this. Oh, actually. Okay. My dude just goes, fuck this, I've had enough of this job. What happens if I detonate it? Will that blow up over wherever it went? It will too. That's so cool. Just comes into work, it's like, fuck this. Fuck this job. I just don't really want to feed it to the furnace. How much is this way anyway? Almost 5 ton. That's going to be close to doing the job. Alright, that should be alright. What is that? Oh, there's a power cell? Okay. Alright, so I suppose there's a whole bunch of atmospheric parts.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
So that counts as engine. Battery pack, okay. 3 fuses. Fuck, it's gonna actually be a bit tight getting all this electronic stuff, right? Right, we'll probably want to get inside the skin to get to the fuses. Wait, did they melt that whole wall section? Wow. Okay. Oh, I don't suppose you count as something.
Salvage destroyed. Don't do that.
Counts as a metal structure. Huh. Every little bit, 30 kilos. Five, 4, 0. Yeah, there you go. That counted. How cute. All right, so this battery's got to count as electronic, right? Yes. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Now,
Salvage secured.
I mean,
Account credit applied.
power cell? No. Wall ECM thing section. Okay, we should be able to blast through this, no trouble. If I'm smart about it, I can clip a couple of things.
Please refrain from damaging salvage.
Tucker, you got 5 minutes left in this shift. Knock out that work order before they turn the lights out on you. We were out.
What the
Salvage
fuck?
deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Wait, power generator? It doesn't count as electrical? Oh no, are you fucking serious? Now, I don't think there's a way to get this little control box off. I guess that whole thing is furnaceable. Does that melt the control box is the question. Let's find out. Hey!
Salvage is destroyed. Please revisit your training.
What the fuck? That was barge. Where'd it go? Did I just somehow miss? This feels dodgy? That can't be right. All we've really got left is the bloody...
Note that excess carbon dioxide can cause damage to LYNX equipment.
bloody power cell. Wait.
Salvage is destroyed. Don't do that.
Well, fuck it. What's the worst that happens? It sparks or something? Hey, can I pull that computer terminal?
Please contact
Maybe.
your plan administrator
Wait,
at
maybe that's exactly what I have to do.
coverage.
Electrical. No, that's electrical. 20 seconds on oxygen. Ah!
Welcome to Endertron 9000. Have a nice
Oxygen level.
See, it's tab to exit the menu and it closes my tab overlay as well. Floppy. Bug it, we'll pull it out. If it sparks, it sparks. Barge. Finally, fuck me.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Salvage metal in a minute, eh? One and a bit ton.
We're getting down to the wire. Let's put a bow on this shift.
Oh, I did get it. And how much is that? 2.5 ton. Woo! Well, I mean, look, granted, I could have probably moved a bit faster to get all that done, I would say. Still working it out, playing with the demo charges. I wonder, I'll be curious to see what people have to say about the electronics thing, because I could swear it was it was playing funny buggers with the counting. But we've encountered shit like that ever since like the Stargazer. The Stargazer came through pretty heavy with lots of different electronic stuff and having them on work orders. And I've done that where we put things into the barge and it hasn't counted them. Same with the ion ring as well. It's all it's fiddly. I feel like to be perfectly honest, the devs have shown that they do err on the side of the heavy banhammer sort of mentality of stomping out things. And what you could do is just make the barge a bit more generous, right? It wouldn't be that hard. Just give it a bit more of a fucking radius or something. You know, program the barge to err on the side of favorable. Oh, yeah, I'll scan all these things in. I think it's just a little bit... It strikes me more as like, no, as soon as this thing touches, it's fucking it. Everything else attached is deleted. And, you know, I just... But I've not really spoken on the barge before, but I know people have commented many, many times about they think the barge is just cruel. A lot of people think it's too small. I don't think so. I think you still want the challenge of the target not being too big. The fact that it gets cluttered is definitely... Like, just to comment on that real quickly, that would infer, if you're going to talk of it as a gameplay mechanic, all right, it gets cluttered, and once stuff is in there, you can't move it. That's another problem. You should be able to freely move stuff around inside the barge once it's in there already, right? But if you're going to have it cluttered, that sort of infers that you have to tactically place stuff in the barge in an out of the way, up against the edges thing from the very beginning, which seems to me to be not really a gameplay loop that's clever or engaging or fun or contributing in any kind of way. So the people that go on about the clutter, because the reason the clutter is a problem is if your barge starts to get cluttered with stuff you can't move, when you fire things into there, if they clip that stuff that's in the barge, it gets destroyed. It doesn't count. That's not what happened to us necessarily here, but I've seen it happen many, many times before and had it happen. And you know what? I guess it just hasn't happened enough to me for me to be that upset about it, but I can understand why people would be furious. Why isn't the barge treated like the furnace and the processor? Once something crosses through it, you know, just fucking delete it. Just have it go into a little bloody AI ship underneath, or like just an animation where it gets dumped in or something. Yeah, I feel like that's a big oversight, and it's one of those things like there's no point just whinging in a vacuum. You got to really think about what the developers are trying to do. Like, they've intentionally chosen not to have the barge empty the gear like the other two things. Like, this is a clear design choice. Otherwise, it would just magically process the stuff away, right? So why have they done it? And I can only assume it's because they want the clutter to be a part of it, so that you accidentally smash things into the barge and brick yourself. So it's like, you know, it feels like the design intent is to be an embuggerance and not contributive. So just get rid of it. Make the barge magic like the other two. No one cares. It's a video game. Anyway, yeah, so the barge has some fucking problems and we encountered that. It wasn't too infuriating, but it definitely messed with our ion ring. I'm almost certain of it. We saw like one of the parts of the ion ring was registering as part of the barge with like infinite weight. So that was strange. Anyway, just some closing thoughts there on the end. That was fun. I look forward to doing more. Probably, depending on how this is received and what people think, probably what we're just going to do is just start doing tier 6 stuff. Whatever the fuck happens to be, except maybe ghost ships. Those can go fuck right off. But yeah, if it happens to be a gecko, so be it. If it happens to be a javelin, you know, we'll do that as well. I'm not going to do another shift of this, in case that's not clear, because we were 10 seconds away from finishing that last work order. I'm not that worried, and I don't know if that'd be compelling fucking watching to do that. All right, team, that's a bit of a waffle there at the end. Let me know what you thought of this this method, of this format, because this seems to be what people have been asking for. and I will endeavor to, you know, adapt and provide this as accorded. All right, team, thanks again for joining me. I might just leave it there for the time being, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.